Good afternoon. This is an exciting year for me. I'll tell you why. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Ben and welcome to the problem with being awake. I am a 42-year-old man with a limited lifespan and checkered history, which includes a hell of a lot of sadism done to me in different places at different times. I've been very unlucky that way. And I have had a very interesting life, which is I mean, I'm 42 and I probably won't make it to 45, so I want to do this now. But I thought there's a person called Dylan Mulvaney. She's a transgender man who dresses like a woman, and she did 365 days of girlhood. So I'm going to do 365 days of being a middle-aged man with a boatload of problems dealing with life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use each and every one of those days to try and be a better broken man. And that will be its function for me, but its main function is to see how leftist social media is. Because Dylan Mulvaney did 365 days of girlhood and millions of people are watching it. And I bet you nothing like that happens for me. And I don't care at all. It's an exercise. It's a good exercise psychologically. I used to be a psychotherapist. I've had several careers, one abroad and one at home. And this is my third. So, lots of juicy bits in there, which will come out over time. Just a disclaimer, I have tried every type of drug, bar crystal meth, although never got addicted to any of them. I tried heroin and crack cocaine once. I went for about a year. I smoked a load of weed when I was younger. Not really, only before my 21st birthday, roughly. But I did spend a year doing lots of Class A drugs. So that's a disclaimer. And I also recreationally used cocaine during my 20s. That's a disclaimer. I was a bit of a womanizer during my 20s. That was after a big breakup from what was due to be a marriage when we had an abortion, and it was the happiest day of her life and the saddest of mine. So we broke up, and I haven't had a proper relationship of any significant length more than 6 months since, and that's 15 years. And now I can't because of my health. So, and I'm not doing that for the mini violin. I've just given up on the idea because it's not really fair to ask somebody to join a sinking ship. But I can do the best I have with the time I have. So I'm going to try and make sure that I use each 365 days of April to be a better man than I was on April 1st. This is not an April Fool's video. This is a video that I intend to push forward with. And I have a skeleton in my closet. I got expelled from 7 private schools in 2 years, just for not obeying any rules. I didn't wear their uniform and I smoked wherever I wanted. So some funny things will come out, so it'll be interesting. But there's nothing else in my closet. So I had to give up being a EMDR trauma therapist for PTSD sufferers due to an assault on my person, which left me with heavy-duty brain damage. Although it didn't affect, thankfully, my ability to think, talk, and speak. But it did my ability to read, count, and several other things. Anyway, that's coming up, and I will be doing that on TikTok. I might upload the videos to here, but if not, the TikTok, I think if you type in this at being awake, the problem of being awake.com, at gmail.com or whatever it is. I think it shows you my tag, but I'll put it up there in the post, all down there, so you can see it. And I ask if you support that, because it's two exercises. One, I'm trying to prove that anything that's not left or far left wing doesn't get any attention in the media, and social media promotes far left wing ideas. So will it promote a right wing counterpart with lots more life experience? I don't think it will, but we'll find out. So I'm going to commit to those days, and I'm going to commit to using those days to be a better man. Now, I'm not saying I'm a bad man, but I am not the finished article. None of us are. So I'm going to focus on being a better man and reporting in daily in Dylan Mulvaney style of 365 years of girlhood, one of which videos included her tag was be good to the bulge. It's when she was putting on clothes and showing how her penis would bulge out of them. So that was horrible. But I will be doing things that are affirming for my psychology and for my well-being, or affirming for the world or other people around me. So with any luck, it should be a success. I don't know whether it will, but I'm going to give it a try. You'll see all the details when I publish this video.